Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination.
Brie Larson's role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe may have just expanded after bringing in over $1 billion at the box office with Catpan Mediocre and appearing in the highest-grossing film of all time in Avengers Endgame. Marvel reportedly wants Larson to lead a new team in Avengers 5. How will fans react to Larson taking on an even bigger role in the MCU? Good afternoon, folks. It's me, Queen, in the Place to Be Reviews, and I am right here with all of yous. And if you're wondering why I'm not on camera, I apologize. I do not have my face on today.
I'd like to take his face off.
A bit under the weather here. I am okay, I assure you, though. But I thank you for tuning in, and let's get into this article from Showbiz Cheat Sheet. Now, the original source of this article, I will tell you up front, is We Got This Covered, which has been right a grand total of 4 times in the history of their publication.
Okay, now to be fair.
So they're always apt to tell you when they were right.
Are you fucking high?
I figured this will just be a little bit of fun for the Bretards.
Is that like a personal attack or something? Or is that a request?
To come out of the woodwork and, fill the comments up and give me a boost in the algorithms because they hate these videos. So, Catpan Mediocre overcomes challenges. Marvel's casting of Larson as Cadaver Danvers, a.k.a. Catpan Mediocre, was met with plenty of skepticism. Prior to the release of Catpan Mediocre in 2019, fans started a campaign in an effort to have Larson replaced. Campaign and that petition is still up. It is up to around probably 30,000 signatures. Will that go anywhere? Absolutely not, because I think that Kevin Feige, this is rumor and speculation on my part, just based on how Kevin Feige acts with Brie Larson. I think he's laying the lumber to her, which I don't know if you can really lay the lumber to a piece of wood.
Keep you burning like a dog in heat. Tonight is right for love gravy.
She's not that good of an actress. I mean, I really don't care. Kong Skull Island, she was the lead in. She was forgettable. Unicorn Store, she wrote and directed, starred in. That was trash. Asmati Blues, trash. She won an Oscar for Room because she played a victim.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hey, Johnny, what's up?
I have a problem
With Brie.
She said that I hit her.
What? Well, did you?
No, it's not true. Don't even ask.
There's in 22 Jump Street. You really want to throw that one in there, or 21 Jump Street, whichever one of those turd nuggets it was. I mean, she's a forgettable.
You useless pustule.
And I love how they always correlate the success of Endgame with Brie Larson being in it. Brie Larson was in Endgame for 15 minutes, and that was 15 minutes too long. So it's just really funny how they continue to push this narrative that she was a big part of the success. No, it was the culmination of an 11-year story arc that encapsulated 22 good movies and one absolutely worthless one.
Is that like a personal attack or something? Or...
Here you have Catpan Mediocre shoehorned between Infinity War and Endgame. So it was a layup for Marvel that movie would hit $1 billion, because with the post-credit scene in Avengers Infinity War, everybody thought she was going to be this big part of the movie. And lo and behold, thank God she was not.
I do not need a 40-year-old white dude to tell me what didn't work for him.
That said, fans continue to speak out against the actress. A small number of viewers have even started a petition to have Larson removed and replaced with someone that adds more diversity to Marvel's lineup. Well, this is another thing. Brie Larson wants to tout how she wants diversity, not in the actors or behind the camera, but in the access media. Okay, the access media are barely human as it is, and you're going to tell me that having diversity in who reviews movies is the most important thing today? That's the important issue that you're going to latch onto? Let me tell you something there, Brie. You grew up a sheltered, insulated child of privilege.
Oh yeah, it's been hard to live with, man.
Your virtue signaling doesn't fool anybody except the Simpson idiots out there who latch onto your BS and swallow up the swill that you're selling to them. There was little doubt that the studio was aware of the backlash, but that did not stop them from moving forward Larson in a big way.
See, nobody cares.
Larson, a leader in Avengers 5.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Marvel has not released any information regarding Avengers 5, a project that was missing from the Phase 4 titles. The movie is not expected to come out until Phase 5 or after at the earliest, which gives the studio plenty of time to build a new roster. Oh, and building a new roster they are. A lot can change before Marvel starts development on Avengers 5, but an inside source just told, here it is, we got this covered, that the studio has agreed to let Larson lead the new team in the Avengers.
Oh, God! No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Now that Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., Captain America, Chris Evans, Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson are gone, Captain Marvel is the obvious choice to lead the new group. While it sounds like Catpan Mediocre will be leading her fellow superheroes into battle in Avengers 5, there is a competing theory about her role in the upcoming crossover. According to We Got This Covered, an insider claims the studio is thinking about turning Catpan Mediocre evil in the film. The source says that Carol will be possessed by some kind of alien entity, which is similar to what happened to Jean Grey, so they're going to copy the Phoenix. Under the control of this entity, Carol will turn on her friends who will team up to take her down. Marvel, of course, has not confirmed these rumors, so fans will likely have to wait until we get closer to production to find out what is really going on. Marvel has done a great job keeping spoilers to a minimum, except for Tom Holland, but the studio may have recently released a major plot detail about Avengers 5. Producers recently released a casting call for the upcoming Disney Plus series She-Hulk. The studio is looking for an actress between the ages of 26 and 34 to play the lead character in the series, whose real name is Jennifer Walters. The last line of the casting call reveals that the character is a future member of the Avengers, which might mean She-Hulk will make the first big jump from the small screen to the MCU. In the comics, Bruce Banner gives Jennifer a blood transfusion to save her life. This gives her powers similar to Hulk, though she does have an easier time controlling her transformations. The character will make her debut in a show which will premiere on Disney+. Marvel has not released a timeline for the premiere of Avengers 5, though most reports have it opening in theaters beyond 2022, which means they don't know shit. It's WeGotThisCovered.com.
He was a retard.
They're not the most reliable source of information. I just thought this was funny because they did this in the comics and they're stupid enough to do it now. Need I remind you about the New Warriors, the new America Chavez book? I mean, these are all failed SJW characters that nobody wants, nobody buys. Like I said, my video the other day, and I'll link the America Chavez video and the New Warriors video I did in the description to this one. America Chavez shipped 43,000 books for issue number 1. Issue number 12, 6,400. So, and that's not what sold, that's just what was shipped. That's just what Marvel forced onto the smaller comic book store, comic book stores who were closing down all of the country. They said, take this SJW trash and sell it or go bankrupt. And that's exactly what they did to a lot of these stores. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
I see the spark.
So that's it. That's the video right there. Some rumors from WeGotThisCovered.com about REE Larson and the prospect of her leading the Avengers. But more importantly than all that, if you see that picture over there, please remember the Xenomorph and Ripley are going to teach us about proper social distancing, ladies and gentlemen. So please practice proper social distancing during these difficult times. And remember, there's the links to where you can follow us across social media. And there will not be a podcast tonight. I do apologize. But as you can tell by my voice, I'm still under the weather. So we're going to hold off on the podcast until Wednesday night at 8:30 Eastern. If I don't see you, remember, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. And oh yeah, that Batwoman video will drop tomorrow morning. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.